Good Sunday morning, February 12th, 2023. The best gloves on the baseball field. All-time defensive player matchups. Here's the question today. Who's the best defensive left fielder in the Hall of Fame? 21 Hall of Famers played left field. Obviously, a lot of other players played, but these are the guys with the most games. Rickey Henderson, Zach Wheat, Lou Brock, Jesse Burkett, Ted Williams, Tim Raines, Goose Goslin, Carl Yastrzemski, Joe Medwick, Billy Williams, Minnie Mimosa, Jim Rice, Jim O'Rourke, Joe Kelly, Henny Manouche, Al Simmons, Ed Delante, Fred Clark, Ralph Kiner, Willie Stargell, Chick Haffey. 21 players I'm going to discuss today. And I came up, in order to determine the best defensive, not offense, defense, I looked at some categories: games played, fielding percentage, chances, putouts, assist, double plays, innings, and fewest errors. Here's the question. Who is the best defensive left fielder in the Baseball Hall of Fame? Who has the most games? Rickey Henderson, 2,421 games at left field. So he leads. And there are four guys that played over 2,000 games: Henderson, Zach Wheat, Lou Brock, and Jesse Burkett all had over 2,000 games in left field. So Henderson has the most. Fielding percentage, this category. Who had the highest fielding percentage in left field? And he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Tim Raines, .988 fielding percentage. How about that? Who would have thought, huh? Tim Raines, number 1. Al Simmons, 2. Yastrzemski, 3. Jim Rice, 4. Henny Manouche, 5. Top 5. Tim Raines, 988 fielding percentage. All right, let's look at chances. Who had the most chances in left field? According to the record books, Rickey Henderson had 5,452 chances in left field. Well, he played the most games. So what I like to do is, I like to take these 21 left fielders in the Hall of Fame and make them all play 2,421 games. Let's look at the percentage of how many chances they got in the games they played. Add the games of all these other 20 guys so they all play the same number of games. See what the percentage is. Who comes out on top? Who would have had the most possible chances? Following me? I did that. I did the math. Who had the best chances percentage? Chance. How many times he got a chance at the ball? Ed Delante had 2.5 chances per game played. How many games did he play? Ed Delante, here he is. He played 1,346 games in left field. So in order to match Rickey Henderson's 2,421, you need to add 1,075 games. So what you do is you multiply 1,075 times how many chances he averaged per game, which was 2.5. I did that. Ed Delante would have had a possible total of 6,047 chances if he played 2,421 games. So he comes out on top as far as possible chances in left field. Zach Wheat was second, Fred Clark third, Jesse Burkett and Rickey Henderson the top 5. That's chances. How about putouts? Same thing. Let's see who has the most. Who has the most putouts in left field? I've got it here. Rickey Henderson, 5,215 putouts. But if we do the same scenario, Ed Delante comes out with the most possible putouts because he averaged 2.3 putouts per game. You add to the total of what he had, he would have ended up with 5,228 putouts. So Ed Delante wins the possible chances and putouts, even though Rickey Henderson holds the record for most putouts in left field. How about assist? Who wins there? Who had the most assists in left field? I looked it up. Jesse Burkett had 270 assists in his career in left field. How many games did he play? Played 2,054. But let's do the what if again. Who had the best average of assist in left field? Ed Delante again. 0.17 assist per game played. Add the games, multiply it. He would have ended up with 420 possible assists. Is that fair? I think so. Because that's what he was averaging per game played. If he plays the 2,421 games, he beats everybody else. O'Rourke was second, Joe Kelly third, Burkett fourth, and Clark fifth on possible assist. What they would have ended up with. How about double plays? From left field, who had the most double plays? This is interesting. Jesse Burkett had 62 double plays. He leads everybody else in the Hall of Fame, if you just went strictly by numbers. But you got to do the what if. What if this certain guy played left field for 2,421 games? How many double plays was he averaging per game played? 0.03. Ed Delante again. He would have ended up with 77 possible double plays if he played all those games. Innings. Who has the most innings in left field? You got to think it's Rickey Henderson, right? No. Zach Wheat played 20,489 innings in left field. Henderson, he played 19,000, so he's short because also Henderson played center and right. But the most games in left field, most games, Rickey Henderson. Most innings, Zach Wheat. How many games did he play? He played 2,328, which is about 100 less than Henderson. But he played more innings, so he holds the record there. So you got Wheat, Henderson second, Fred Clark third, Lou Brock fourth, and Jesse Burkett 5. Top 5 innings played. And here's another category. Fewest errors. Who had the fewest errors in left field? Tim Raines committed only 54 errors in left field, yet he played 1,961 games. Let's do the what if. If Henderson, let's see, Raines is about 450 games short of Rickey Henderson. So add the games, see what his percentage is. Does he have more errors or less? He averaged 0.03 errors per game played. 0.03. He still comes out number one. He would have had a possible 67 errors. because you add 460 more games at 0.03. That only adds up to about 13 more errors if he played the same number of games as Ricky Henderson. So Tim Raines wins and fewest errors. But here's the main question. Of all these categories, they're all ranked. All 21 of them are ranked. For example, Henderson is first in games. So that's 1 point. And then you add all the rankings through all the categories. Whoever has the lowest score comes out the best, right? Do you know who among the left fielders ranked the best? 21 of them. Zach Wheat wins it. He ranked number 2 in games, 14th in fielding percentage, but he's number 2 in chances, number 3 in putouts, 6th in assists, 4th in double plays, 1st in innings, 16th in fewest errors. So his total score is 48, and he beats everybody out with the lowest score. Zach Wheat, number 1. I wouldn't have thought of that. Number 2, Fred Clark, 66. Jesse Burkett, 70. Jim Rice, 70. Ricky Henderson, 70. Ed Delante, 72. Carl Yastrzemski, 73. See, the higher the number, the lower the rank. Al Simmons, 75. Tim Raines, 76. Joe Kelly, 79. See, the numbers are going up. Goose Goslin, 80. Joe Medwick, 81. Minnie Minosa, 88. Ted Williams, 94. Chick Happy, 106. Henny Manouche, 108. Jim O'Rourke, 112. Ralph Kiner, 113. Billy Williams, 113. Lou Brock, 117. And Willie Stargell, 136. Why is Stargell last? Oh, he ranked 20th in games played, 15th in fielding percentage, 21st in chances, 21st in putouts, 13th in assists, 19th in double play, 19th in innings, and 8th in fewest errors. See, you add all those numbers, he has a score of 136. Where Wheat had great rankings across all the boards, across all the categories. He has a low score of 48. Zach Wheat. Fred Clark came in second because he's low. Jesse Burkett, third. Jim Rice, fourth. Ricky Henderson, fifth. Even though Henderson is ranked number 1 in games played, he's 6th in fielding percentage, 5th in chances, 2nd in putouts, 20th in assists, not that many assists, and 21st in double plays, 2nd in innings, 13th in fewest errors. Ed Delante had good rankings in chances. He was number 1 in chances, number 1 in putouts, number 1 in assists, and number 1 in double plays, but he ranked 17th in games played. See, he only played 1,346 games. And then he's 17th in innings. See, those two numbers. And 19th in fielding percentage. So you add those numbers, his score is 72. Following me on all these rankings, Zach Wheat wins it. Left field. Is he the best defensive left fielder in the Hall of Fame? Who would you consider superb in defense? Not talking about offense, because you got Ted Williams, 521 homers, 344 lifetime batting average. But on defense, he ranks 14th. Billy Williams, good player. Stargell, 475 homers. Yep. What guys on here do you like? I mean, Carl Yastrzemski, over 3,000 hits, but he ranks 7th. Jim Rice. What do you think on the rankings? Jesse Burkett, over 300 batting average lifetime. Ricky Henderson, 1,400 steals. but he ranked 5th. Do you agree? Zach Wheat, best defensive left fielder in the Hall of Fame. Agree or disagree? All right, this book did the numbers. Next video, center field, then right field, then pitching, and then after that, I will give you my choices for defensive, who I would pick at each position. Thanks for watching here. I'm out.